Okay, so from here, let's go ahead and just inhale, reach your arms up. Interlace your fingers, stretch up. Good, create some space in the lungs, in the chest, and the spine. Lengthen up. Good, and then exhale, let's release the arms down and just tip to one side. It doesn't really matter which one. Just stretch over. Good, and then come up and then tip to the other side. Good, and then come up, reach up again, and then switch the interlace, and again, lengthen. Even if your elbows don't extend all the way out, don't worry about it, just open the chest. Maybe the elbows come back a bit, and then maybe stretch. Good, and then grip your hands and then come down through your spine, and just wiggle your wrists down. Good, and just kind of flick your wrists back and forth. Bring your fingertips to your shoulders and let's round up and down. And then now kind of like at a cat-cow, arch and then concave. And then again, up and then down, up and down, up and then down. We'll switch the direction, reach up. So taking your elbows as close together as they can go in the front of your chest. And then up, and then let them separate, and then maybe even join in the back body if that can happen. And just connect your breath with the movement. So inhaling as you lift, exhale down. So that's kind of a standard breath practice, is that when you lift the arms, you inhale, exhale, and the arms come down. So inhale to up to the sky, exhale to the earth. And then one more. Good. And then release. Okay, and then just shake out your arms. And then from here, place your hands at the tops of the knees. Okay, wrap your shoulders down and back. And let's go ahead and just check in first. Do a check into your body. How does your body feel right now? So I tend to like to close my eyes. I find that my sense of sight distracts me. So when I go inward, I can move into the other four senses a little more easily. So, but for some people, closing the eyes brings a little bit of fear, so you don't need to close the eyes. You can just let the eyes become very soft. But just check into your body. How do your feet, your ankles, your shins, knees, the tops of the thighs, the hips. Check into your lower back and your upper back, mid back, the front of your chest. Your arms, fingers, hands, your throat. And now that, our whole world, exists above the neck most often, right? So check into the sensations of the head and face and all the sensory information that's coming into the head space, the hearing, your taste, your sight, and your sense of smell. Okay, then from here, inhale, and then exhale. Let's drop the chin down, and just kind of take some gentle neck circles. And you're just going to roll through the whole neck, 360 degrees. Come back to center, and then inhale, sweep. And then when you come halfway back, maybe you're looking up to the ceiling, then begin your exhale. Let's do that again. Inhale. And when you come halfway back, let's go ahead and exhale. Good, 2 more on that one side. Inhale, keep the shoulders drawing back and down. And then gently exhale. And let's go again one more time, inhaling. And then exhale to complete the circle. Good, just pause in position here, just breathe one normal breath. And let's try the other side now. Inhale, drop your right ear to your right shoulder if you went the opposite direction. Good, inhaling. And then exhale. And try to bring the inhales primarily through the nose, if that's okay. Keep going. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Just pause with your chin down your throat. Bring your hands behind your neck and bring your elbows together in front of your forehead. Gently lengthen to the back of the neck. And then now inhale, lift up like little butterfly wings. Look up. And then exhale. And then again, inhale. And exhale. Close it off. And then inhale. Good. And then exhale. Okay, good. And then just drop your hands down, lift your chin up. Rest your hands again at the tops of the knees. Okay, good. And then we'll begin in the mantra meditation at the beginning. So this practice helps us clear the mind. The vibration that we create with our voice against our muscles and our bones, against this, the structure around us in the room, allows our nervous system to settle a little bit. It's sort of like humming. Okay, so we'll chant the letter like yesterday. So join me, inhale. You can inhale through the mouth, deep breath, so we extend through the exhale. Inhale. Cycle a nice normal breath for you. Just settle into the vibration of the sound. The next syllable is ooh. Let's chant ooh together 3 times. Inhale. Breath on your own. And the final sound of Om is the It's a nasal M sound, like in yum, yummy. Let's chant 3 times and let the sound really resonate in your head, in your heart. Inhale. Rest quiet for a breath. And now from here, let's chant full Om now. Bring your hands to the heart in the namaskar mudra or the Anjali mudra. So the prayer position at the heart center. And we'll chant Om. dedicate your practice to an intention that you'd like to resolve, or a person that could benefit from the practice but can't have one. Great, now rub your palms together. We'll transition from the opening meditation mantra practice. And once you get a little heat in your palms, place the hands over the eyes. And have a nice long breath in. And right before you exhale, begin exhaling, bring your hands out and into the room. Let your eyes rest on a still point on your hands. You can pick the tip of your fingers, the palms, anywhere. Good, and then just release the hands down. So go ahead and lie down on your back really quick. Okay, so place your hands on your abdomen. Stack the right or the left on top. It doesn't matter which one's on top. And allow yourself to inhale here and expand your belly. Exhale, let your belly sink towards your spine. Feel the depression in the belly. And then let's do that 2 more times. Inhale into your belly. Exhale. Okay, let's bring the hands now to the top of the chest, near the collarbones. And we're going to do 3 rounds of chest breathing. So inhale into the nasal, into the nostrils. Inhale like you're smelling a beautiful flower. So take the breath high up in the nasal cavity. So even the imagination is so powerful, you can probably even imagine the smell of the flower of rose or jasmine or like baked cookies or something like that. Exhale and let the chest come in. And then again, inhale high in the nasal cavity, feel the chest lift. And then expand broadly. And then exhale. And let's try that one more time. Inhale. High, high, high up in the top of the nose, into the sinuses. And then let it go. Exhale. And then from there, let's release the arms to the side of the body. Bring the legs a little bit together. And now flex your ankles. Bring the toes into a spread position. And flexing the ankles, you're going to feel the muscles of the thighs engage a little bit. And then from there, inhale, sweep your arms all the way overhead. Let's interlace the fingers, turn your palms back, and make yourself like a long spaghetti noodle. Just creating space in the vertebrae of the spine, and the waist, and the rib cage, and the armpits. Press through your heels, and press through the palms of the hands. And then exhale, let's release the arms down. Let's do that one more time. Reach back, inhale, interlace the fingers, turn your palms back. Good, and then exhale, let's release all the way down. Now bend your knees gently, everybody, and bring both knees into your chest. And let's give ourselves a little bit of a squeeze. If you can, hold the opposite elbows in front of the shins. If that's not available, no worries. Just hold the hands, or the hands can be in front of the shins. Otherwise, just give yourself a big hug. Good, and then inhale, we're gonna lift the forehead to the knees, come up. Good, and then exhale, release down. And again, inhale, lift, and squeeze. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift, and then exhale, down. And now inhale, lift, and hold in position. And we're going to breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale down. Good. Inhale in position here in Asana. And exhale, stretch your left leg on the floor and hook and hold the right knee into the chest or the armpit. Good. Just hold the position and get yourself into this kind of deep supine stretch, and inhale. And exhale all the way out through the nose. And then let's inhale, lift the forehead up to the knee. Maybe your nose can touch the knee. And then exhale, come down. And then again, inhale, lift. So awakening the abdomen and the neck. Exhale, down. Let's inhale, lift, come up. And exhale, down. And inhale, lift, and hold in a position. Let's breathe here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly exhale, release the head down. Inhale in the position again. And then exhale, bring your left knee into the chest. Again, Apanasana. Let your lower back really stretch. And then inhale, hold the left knee into the chest and stretch your right leg out. Exhale. And then here, hold in position and just inhale nice and long. And exhale, again, nice and long. And let's go ahead and practice the vinyasa here. So we're linking the movements. Inhale, lift the chest, nose to the knee, and then exhale, come down. For number 2, inhale, lift, and then exhale down. Let's inhale and lift, and exhale and down, and inhale and lift, and let's hold in position, and we'll breathe here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Release, hold in the position, inhale, and then exhale. Bring both knees into the chest again. Squeeze in one more time. And now from here, bring your hands underneath your hips. Place the palms face down and sit on the back of the hands so you can rest them underneath your hips. And then from here, everybody, let's stretch the legs up into like a T pose or an L pose. Good. And then just go ahead and pedal your ankles and your feet. Point your toes, spread the arches of the feet, open the soles of the feet. Good. And then you can take some circles and then counter circles. Good. And then from there, let's go ahead and just bend the right knee and tap the right foot on the floor in front of you and then come up. Inhale. Again, left leg, tap it and come up. And now both legs tap and come up. Good. So that's a variation you can do. Now let's lower the right leg about an inch above the ground and lower it down. Keep the left leg, if you can, straight up and then raise the right leg up. Good. And then the left leg is going to come down. Keep your feet flexed, like as if you're standing on the ceiling. And let's lift up. Good. You can continue single leg raises, or let's go. Otherwise, let's move to the double version. So we're going to lower. And again, you can bend the knees or you can keep the legs straight if your abdomen is strong enough. And then let the heels hover and let's lift and come up. Good. Inhale, let's lower. Exhale, come up. Inhale, lower. And then exhale, come up. Good. Inhale, lower. Exhale, come up. Let's go about 5 more times. Inhale, lower. Exhale, come up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, come up. Last 3. 3, 2, and then 1. As you lower down, let the navel also come down towards the earth, so come to the spine, and then reach up, come up. And then bring your knees to your chest again, give yourself a hug. Now bring your arms out into like a cross position. And make sure that nothing's really next to your legs. And from here, we're going to tuck the heels in towards the sit bones, and let's lower the knees all the way to the right. And just come into a nice simple twist. Stack your hips, let your right hand come on the outside of the left knee. So the first one, we're going to come into a twist, and then we move into, we'll hover. Good. So inhale here, and as you exhale, suck your belly in at the end of the exhale. And squeeze your pelvic floor up. Good. Now, again, inhale. Release your pelvic floor a little bit, and then exhale. And as you exhale, you're going to squeeze the lower abdomen all the way in and let the fleshy part of your pelvic floor lift up into the hips, into the pelvis. Good. One more. Inhale. And then exhale. So let's activate the bandhas at the base of the trunk. Good. Now release the right hand on the floor. You're going to squeeze the thighs together. Inhale. Bring the legs up to center without letting them separate. That's the tricky part. Normally they'll separate. Okay, let's try on the second side. I don't know if you're backtracked, but I backtracked on that one, so that felt good. So inhale. Let's lower the legs to the left. Try to stack the hips. And maybe, the opposite shoulder might lift. And the idea is to just try to keep the shoulder down, but don't hurt yourself doing that. The practice of asana must be non-violent. So take the left hand outside of the right knee, and let's hold in position in this nice twist to warm up the body. So we'll inhale and slowly exhale and squeeze the belly in against the back of the like along the sacral band kind of, and then lift the pelvic floor at the end of the breath. So there's a slight hold at the end of your breath. And let's try that again. Inhale, release the pelvic floor, and then turn the breath around, twist, and exhale. And hold the breath a little bit, squeeze the pelvic floor, and suck your belly in. And one more. Inhale. And exhale. Just feel that connection of the muscular energy in the base of the pelvis. Good. Now release the left hand out, come in that T position. Squeeze the thighs together. Imagine that your knees are glued together, and inhale, compact the hips and bring the legs back up. Yeah, good. Better. Let's stretch the legs back up again. Inhale, and then now raise your arms all the way overhead and stretch down to a full L position. Press your lower back on the floor and imagine that you're standing on the ceiling, so your feet are flexed, toes are spread, the energy of the legs are being activated. Good. Now switch the hands again down to that T position. Now bend the knees again, and now we're going to practice vinyasa. So we're going to lower the knees to the right, but don't let the legs touch the floor. Hover. Good. Keeping the shoulders down, and then inhale, come back to center, and then exhale. Let's go to the left. Again, hover. Inhale, up. Exhale to the right. Keep the arms spreading apart. And then inhale up, and then exhale to the left. You're just wringing out the spine and the organs of the abdomen. Inhale up, and then exhale to the right. Last on the right side. And then inhale, come up, exhale to the left. Keep pressurizing the right shoulder down. Good. And then rise all the way up. And bring your hands into that nice tight squeeze of Upanasana, the wind releasing pose. Good. So from here, I'm going to give you an option. You can either just roll up along the spine, like your back spine. And otherwise, if you want to, you can roll back and come into a somersault and come onto the hands and knees. Did you see that? So you can just either roll back, or you can roll up, or you can roll back. And go up to a somersault if you want to try it. But you have to know how to do that. Okay, so I'm still not familiar with your practices. Okay, otherwise, just roll up and just come up onto our hands and knees. Good. And then knees apart, big toes touch, come into a child pose. So stretch back through the hips, Walk your hands forward. Good. Now look at your hands. So come up like a halfway, like an Ardha Balasana. Look up halfway, and then walk your hands a little further, and then bring your chest down. Bring your forehead to the floor. And if you've had a chance to purchase your blocks, you can use a block. If you don't have that, a book maybe. Okay, good. And then from there, everybody, let's go ahead and come up onto the hands and knees. And then sweep your right elbow under your left. You're going to bring your right shoulder down and come in just like a gentle twist to the upper back. Keep your knees sort of parallel to each other underneath the hips. Good. Breathe here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come up. And then switch to the other side. Sweep the left elbow under the right and turn. And then Evelyn, if you can make your camera go down because I can't see you. If then I can help you. Yeah, perfect. Good. Turn and twist, and let's hold in the position. Bear down on your knees a little bit and spread the knees apart so you'll feel like a slight gripping to the outer hips to stabilize the pose. And let's breathe here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's rise up. Now, come back to child pose just real quick to reset. And then come back up into the hands and knees position. Good. Let's come into what's called a puppy dog. So we're going to, again, continue stacking the hips. We're working on really opening up the upper back now. We're going to bring the hands forward, and you're going to begin to just release the chest to the floor. Try not to go into the most bendy part of your torso. Try to go into the part that's a little bit more sticky. And again, grip down a little bit through the knees, a little bit to the outer hips. If you feel comfortable, rest your forehead down and lift your armpits away from the earth. Good. Cycle nice few breaths here. I'll count. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come up now on the inhale. You're going to curl your toes. Now we're going to kind of go back and come into a malasana. So come into a squat position. If your heels are lifted, that's totally fine. Don't even worry about it. But if you can get the heels down, try. Good. Bring your hands into namaskar. Good. Breathe here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Then from here, you're going to slowly press yourself and come up to standing. Good. And then just shake out your legs a little bit. I'm going to let my kitty out. She hates closed doors. Okay. All right, good. Let's come into Tadasana now, or to the Samastiti. So feet together if you're comfortable with that. If you need a little bit more space because of the back body, just have your feet hip distance apart, okay? Good. And we're going to stand tall and strong. So we're going to wrap the shoulder heads back. Let your shoulder blades move into the back ribs a little bit. The back ribs again move in also, and then let your arms stretch down to the floor. So the fingers point down. So there's like directionality of your energy. Good. And then Slightly release your chin down towards your throat so that you're connecting to the heart center. So the heart is your consciousness, right? So you always want to maintain that element of the heart, and the compassion, the equanimity of that the heart represents, that space. Good. Now lengthen your lower back. Feel the pubic bone of the front of the hips lift and create a compactness in the body. And look straight ahead at the horizon. Good, and let's breathe into the chest now. So inhale through the nose, exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Inhale, expand your chest. And exhale, contract your chest. 2 more, just breaths here in samastitihi or tadasana. Sometimes they're interchangeable, but not really. 2 more, inhale. And exhale, allow the shoulders to relax down the back. And 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Okay, good. So let's bring the hands into namaskar. I'm going to chant a little bit of an opening invocation for the next section, and you just listen. Om Bande Gurunam Sharanarvinde Sandarshita Swatma Sukhava Bodhe Nishreyase Jangalakalyamane Samsara Hala Hala Moha Shanti. Okay, good. Let's go release the arms down and then inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Interlace your fingers. I'm going to face you now. Good. And then exhale, release the arms down. Again, inhale, reach up. Interlace. You can switch the interlace if you'd like. Reach all the way up. Good. Exhale, release down. And 1 more. Inhale, reach up. Good. Let's hold in position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down. Good. Inhale, reach your arms now to the front of the chest. Let's open the front of the chest. Inhale. Good. And then exhale, float down. So important that you're really working with your breath here. Even though the movements are simple, don't let it deceive you. Inhale and exhale down. Good. 1 more. Inhale, reach up. Let's hold and stretch like a noodle. Become long. Bring the rib cage in. Try not to stick your butt out. Make yourself long and tall. 3, 2, shoulders down. 1. Good. Release. Inhale, sweep the arms to the side. Interlace the fingers again. Reach up. And now this time, move your hips to the left and stretch to the right. Good. Inhale, come up. Exhale to the other side. Lengthen out of the waist again. Let that lower arm straighten as well. Sometimes it bends. And then inhale, come up. Exhale to the right again. You don't need to come down super far. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Good. Inhale up. Let's go to the right again, and we're going to hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up. Exhale to the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Inhale again. Reach up. This time, exhale. Bend the elbows and bring the hands behind the head. So you make little like butterfly wings. Bring the hands behind the head. Good. Elbows back. Exhale. If you can, bring the elbows and the hand arms behind the head, if that's possible. If not, no worries. And stretch up. Good. Inhale, exhale, back down. And up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Good. Inhale and down. Let's hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach up on the inhale. Good. Exhale. Let's release. Good. Reach your arms out now and maybe shake it out a little bit. Reach the arms up to the shoulder height now. Inhale and twist to your right. Look over your right shoulder. Exhale. Good. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hold here. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the front. Inhale, hold in position. Exhale. Inhale to the right. Exhale here. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hold. Inhale to the left. Exhale, hold here. Inhale back to center. And then exhale, release. And just shake it out. Good. Inhale, reach up. Interlace. Okay, now this time we're going to sweep the arms forward and bring the arms together. You're going to bring the pinkies, the outer blade of the pinkies together. Good. And keep them at the shoulder height. Lift your chest. Inhale, reach up. Interlace. Good. And then exhale, release the arms in front, halfway to the shoulder. Good. Inhale, sweep to the side. And this time, turn the palms back, lean back a little bit. Good. Interlace the fingers, reach the arms up. Good. And then exhale, release all the way down. Good. Inhale, reach up. Now we're going to back bend a little bit. So you're going to place your hips forward slightly. The hips move forward. Lift it out of the waist. Arch back. Look up to the ceiling. Squeeze your butt. Good. And then inhale, come up. Exhale. Hold here. Just the arms up. Good. Inhale, press your hips forward. Reach up, arch back. Good. Come up, exhale. Inhale, one more time. Press hips forward, arch back. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly come up. Inhale, exhale. Let's release. Okay, so now we're going to forward bend and we're going to take out the contraction that we've created in the spine. So I don't know your practice so well, but what I'd like for you to do is just watch me for a second. I'm going to inhale. And to come down to the forward bend, we're going to take the hips back. My back is going to be straight, arms alongside the ears, and I'm going to fold all the way down. And then I'm going to release the hands and come into a forward bend. To come up, we're going to come up the same way. Arms are going to go in the interlace, and we're going to rise all the way up. Now, if that's not, healthy for your back right now, you can practice with the hands of the waist, okay? And you can come down that way. You can bend the knees and come down with a straight spine if that's possible, which is the best to do. And then you'll come down and you'll bring the hands to the floor. Okay? Does that make sense? Yeah? Perfect. Okay. So let's try. Inhale, reach your arms up. Interlace your fingers. So we're going to begin to fold down. You're going to take your hips behind the heels, okay? So lean back into the backs of the heels. Fold. You're in a straight spine, straight arms down, and fold all the way down. Good. Now to come up is the same. If you're using the hands at the waist, you're just going to reach the hands at the waist and the elbows are going to point to the ceiling. Otherwise, you're going to interlace the fingers, walk your hands away, and have them in line with the ears. Good. Press through your heels and rise all the way up. Good. Again, inhale.
Exhale, fold. Come down with that straight spine, hips to the heels, and pull down. Come to this nice forward bend. Feel the blood rush to the brain and lengthen to the back of the body. Interlace the fingers again. Walk your hands forward so that the arms are in line with the ears. And then inhale, you're going to rise up again. Very nice, everybody. Look forward a little bit. And let's try one more time. Inhale, exhale, fold and come down. Good. Release the hands. And now let's hold in Uttanasana. We'll fold down. If your feet are separated because you feel tight, do that. Relax the head down. Let's breathe here. Let your belly relax. Try not to make the belly super, super stony or hard. Let it be very relaxed. That will increase your forward bend a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. This time, instead of coming up with the arms, we're going to bend the knees, and we're going to slowly roll up, gently, vertebrae by vertebrae, and come all the way up. Good. So now meet me at the front of your mat. Good. So we're going to practice Surya namaskar. There are many variations, and I'm guessing that this variation you might not be familiar with. We will go into more familiar variations as well, but we're going to try this variation. Okay, so just follow me. Let's inhale, reach the arms up. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to bring the hands on the inhale at the heart. Good. Exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Interlace your fingers. Good. Exhale. Straight spine, straight arms, fold down just like we did. Good. Bend your knees. Come all the way down into a squat. If your heels lift up, it's totally fine. Good. And then from there, step back, come into plank position, and bring your knees down. And then take the whole upper body in one line and come down. Good. Bring your forehead to the floor. Point your toes back, and then stretch your arms all the way overhead in what's called a namaskaram. So like an upward prayer position. Good. Then inhale, bring your hands back alongside your rib cage. You're going to curl your toes and then push forward and come up into upward dog. Good. And then exhale, press back into your downward dog. Your feet in this classical Surya namaskar are together. But if that doesn't feel good on your body, separate the feet hip distance. Okay? Good. Now from here, everybody bend your knees a lot and take a giant step forward and come into squat. Good. Exhale. Come now into Uttanasana. So your forward bend. Interlace the fingers. Bring the arms in front of you. And then inhale, let's rise all the way up. Exhale to Samastiti. Okay? Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale, hands to the heart. Exhale, hold in position. And then inhale, sweep the arms up. Let's interlace. Exhale, fold down. Come to Uttanasana. Squat down. Inhale, come back into, hold your breath. Let's see, inhale, and then hold your breath, step back, plank. Good, inhale, exhale, and then inhale, lower the knees, and then bring the whole body to the floor. Point your toes back, inhale, stretch the arms forward, join the palms together. Inhale, bring the hands alongside the side of the body, curl your toes, and then push forward, and then come onto the front of the feet. Come up into your upward dog. Good, and then exhale to downward dog. Good, hold in this position, have a nice long breath, inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale, Good. Let's come behind the toes, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale and step forward and come into the squat position again. Really good for the joints of the knees and the ankles. Good. Exhale. Let's float down into Uttanasana. Straighten the knees. Interlace the fingers. Inhale. Let's rise up. And exhale. Good. Inhale, hands to the heart. And exhale. Let's inhale. Sweep the arms up. Reach up. Exhale. Come down. Flat back. Fold. Inhale. Squat. Hold the breath. This time you can either jump or step back to plank. Inhale. Lower the knees. Chest. Chin come down. Exhale. Straighten the toes out. Inhale. Stretch your arms overhead. And exhale. Inhale, bring the hands alongside the chest, curl your toes, and then inhale, float forward and up. Come up into your upward dog, and then exhale to downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Good, holding the position. Good, let's go ahead and bend the knees, look forward, inhale, hold your breath, and either step or jump to the hands and squat. Good. Inhale, straighten the knees. Exhale, relax. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, let's rise all the way up. And exhale, release the arms down. Good. Then now we're going to do Surya Namaskar B. We'll do 3. Inhale, hands to the heart. Exhale, hold in position. And then inhale, raise your arms up. Interlace the fingers. Exhale, fold. Inhale, squat. Exhale, step back, plank. Inhale, and then exhale, bring your knees down and come into child pose. Inhale, now bring the palms together. Namaskar. Good. And then place your hands down. Inhale, come up, lower the chest down. Curl the toes, lift up, come into upward dog. Good. Exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale and exhale. Bend the knees, look forward. Hold your breath and step or jump forward and come into the squat. Inhale, straighten the knees. Exhale in the position. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale. Good. 2 more. Inhale. Bring your hands to the heart. Exhale. Inhale. Reach your arms up. Interlace. Exhale. Fold. Bend the knees. Come into your squat position. Inhale and hold your breath. Exhale. Step back plank. Inhale. Lower the knees down. Come to child pose. And then exhale. Bring your palms together. Inhale, place the palms down on the mat, come up, and then exhale, lower your body to the floor. Curl your toes, inhale, rise up, upward dog, and then exhale, downward facing. Inhale in the position, exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, hold your breath, and either step or jump to the hands and squat down. Exhale, come into your forward fold. Interlace the fingers, inhale, rise up, and then exhale, let's release. All right, last one. Inhale, hands to the heart, exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up, interlace the fingers, exhale, fold down with the arms in front again, keeping that long, that nice long back. Bend the knees, squat down. Inhale, hold your breath, and step back. Plank. Exhale. Inhale, bend the knees, slide back, child pose. Bring your palms together. Namaskar. Inhale, place the palms flat, come up. Exhale, bring the whole body to the floor. Curl your toes, and then inhale, press forward. Again, coming up into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And then exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let's hold in the position, have a nice long round of breath. Really focus at the navel, moving up into the body on the exhale. Almost like a vacuum, a sucking bit of the abdomen in. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Good, let's inhale, bend the knees, hold the breath, step forward, and come into Malasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, straighten your legs. Hopefully you're a little bit more flexible now. Interlace the fingers, everybody. Bring the arms overhead, and the legs rise all the way up. And exhale. Release the arms down. Good. Now from here, just bend your knees, come onto the floor, and lie down. So we're going to just take a really short Shavasana, and so that you can just process the practice. Take little breaks between the sequences. So this is that was the Brahmana part of the practice. It was an expansive, energizing practice. Then we come to Langana, which is lying on the ground, and we're restoring now our energy that we used up during that Brahmana practice, so that we create samana, a type of balance, an equalizing force. Good, just a couple more breaths here. Okay, super. So if you want to, you can bend the knees, just roll onto your right side and slowly come up and bring yourself all the way up to standing. Okay, everybody okay? Okay, good. All right, so now we're going to do some standing positions. Good, so just come into Samasthiti. It feels so different to stand up after you've gone all through that and then you lie down, right? So just notice all the fluctuations of your life force energy. You'll be able to tune in more in terms of how you are ready to do certain things, or move into different areas of that expected of your life. Okay, so let's bring the arms out. We're going to inhale. Good, and then go ahead and just step the feet apart. Come to about 3 feet. Good, let's turn the toes out a little bit different, yeah. Good. And we're going to inhale and we're going to exhale. I'm going to go to the right, so you go to the right with me. And we're just going to come into a variation of triangle pose. Try not to lean forward, okay? You might not go down as far, and then we'll go into another variation. Good, so just release down, stretch the side of the body. Good, and come up. And then exhale on the side. Good, come up. Inhale, exhale. Good, hold in the pose, inhale. Have the arm right up over your bottom arm. Good, inhale, come up. And then exhale, left side. Inhale, come up. And then last side, let's move to the right and we'll hold the position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up. And exhale, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale up. Good. And then exhale. Slowly bring your feet in and then release your arms down. Good. Now inhale again with the arms out. We're going to bend the knees now. Jump. Good. Very nice. Now we're going to turn the left foot in and then turn your whole right leg out. Now align your right heel with your back arch. So the right heel with the left arch. Good. So another variation of triangle with the feet in a different position. Now we're going to inhale. We're going to reach over the right leg. Place the right hand down on anywhere on the leg. If you have a block, you can use the block. Good. And use your left hand to bring it to the right rib cage. And then sweep the hand to the left rib cage and open up the trunk to the ceiling. Okay, so you turn it and then stretch up the left arm. Good, very nice. Gently lift the kneecaps. And then from there, slightly lift that right hand off of the right leg. And then gently place it back down. Good, and then inhale, let's come up. Keep your arms extended, and then you're just going to turn your right toes in, turn your left leg out. Keep that large expansion in the chest. Good. Both legs straight for now. And then inhale, exhale. Let's reach out over that left leg. Place the left hand where you're comfortable. Good. Gently lean back slightly. And then take that action again. Now with the right hand, you're going to bring the right hand to the left rib cage. And you're going to scoop down and then scoop the right hand towards the right rib cage. Open up and then look up maybe. Lean back. Push down on your big toe of the left foot. Good. Raise the left hand off that left leg and bear down a little bit on the muscles of the trunk and then place it gently down. Good. And then inhale, let's come up. And then turn the left toes in. And you can heel toe your feet in a little bit and then jump. Release the hands down. Good. Shake out your arms. So again, inhale. Now we're going to come into Virabhadrasana 2. We're going to come into Warrior 2. Okay, so reach the hands out, bend the knees. You can either step out or jump. Whatever feels comfortable. Good, and then open the legs a little wider. Now let's release the hands at the hips. Take the elbows back, and you're going to turn the left toes in, the right leg comes out again, just like we were before. Good. So, back in the day, they would tell you to flatten out your pelvis, right? But I want you to move your pelvis naturally because I don't want you to develop any lower back issues from torquing the pelvis open, okay? But at the same time, this is a profound hip opener. So don't move into a painful position. But for my body, I need this left hip to come forward a little bit. But if you feel comfortable bringing the left hip back, try it. But don't do it in a forceful way, okay? So let's inhale, reach the arms out. Now look at your right knee and start to begin to bend the knee. Don't let it come over your toes though. Okay? Good. Now if you notice you lean forward, that means you're moving into the future. If you lean back, you're remembering the past. So stay in the present, stay right over your pelvis. The warrior has to be in the moment, right? Responding. So, good, really nice. Keep the back leg strong. Keep your hands in line with the shoulders, so don't try to let them drop down. Keep them up. Lift your chest. Good, and then straighten the right leg. Turn the right foot in. Let's switch to the other side. Turn the right toes in, left foot out. Lean back a little bit if you tend to lean into the future. Good, and let's track the left knee. bend. So you can push to the outside of the right foot. There's all these details of the feet, but just move into the sensations of the pose. Remember, the left knee doesn't go in front of the toes. Look over your left shoulder if you can. Good, straighten out the left leg. Let's turn in. Good, bring your hands to your hips now. Lift the chest. And again, you're gonna press the hips forward, arch back a little bit, and then exhale. Let's come down to Pasarita Padottanasana. We're gonna bring the head down, reach the hands underneath your shoulders. Good, let's look up halfway, and then exhale. Let's walk the hands back and bring the head down. And let's stay with the breath for 3 rounds. 1, shoulders lifted away from the floor. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, let's look forward. Come up halfway, bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Press your inner thighs to your outer thighs. Stabilize here. Make sure you don't overextend your lower back. And now grip your feet to the floor, bring your hands to your waist. And rise up. Good, heel toe your feet in a little bit. And turn your toes out now. Bring your hands to the heart. Come down into Devi Asana. Good, inhale up. And as you lift up, squeeze the muscles of the legs. Good, exhale. Let's come down. Inhale, come up. Sometimes called temple pose or goddess pose. Reach up. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Good, one more. Exhale. And let's slowly come up. Good. Keep the hands in Urdhva Namaskar and slowly bring your feet together. Good, reach up, inhale, exhale, hands to the heart. Good, now Utthita Parsvakonasana, we're gonna inhale, reach the arms out, exhale, bend the knees, jump. Turn the left toes in, turn the right leg out. Good, open your legs as wide as you feel comfortable so that the knee tracks over the right foot, the ankle. Let's bend, let's come into Warrior 2. And then reach out, place the right elbow onto the knee. Good, and then now this will give you the opportunity to release the right hip down a little bit more than maybe you would normally in the full position. Yeah. Good, and then now reach the arm over the ear and make a nice long angle. Good, work on straightening the back leg. And then keep the trunk elevated. Try not to let it kind of drop down. Keep it active and lifted. Look up. And then release the hip down. Good, let's load up, inhale. Turn the right toes in. Turn the left leg out. Inhale, exhale. Good, slow it down. And then as you reach, push through the back heel. Right, so you're reaching away, place the elbow down, reach the right arm up, and then gently bring the left hip down, right, that left sit bone. Good, then inhale, press up. Good, exhale, turn in, and then we're gonna repeat now, and we're gonna try to go deeper. If that's not for you today, you repeat what we just did, okay? So inhale, exhale. Now reach, place the right hand on the pinky toe side of the foot. So if you need a book or a block or something help you. Otherwise, you can be on the tips of the fingers. Good. Release the right hip down and then reach the left arm over. Good. Track your sit bone to the knee on the right side. Good. And with strength, come up, press the front leg on the inhale, turn, exhale to the left, reach out, release the left hip down. Good. And sweep the right arm over. Good. Now inhale, strong with the legs, rise up on the breath. Good. Exhale. And then from there, heel toe in a little bit. Inhale, jump your feet together and release. Good. Shake it out. Okay. So now we're going to go take Parsvottanasana. And I think that'll be it for the standing poses. So we're going to stand with our feet together. Go ahead. Actually, you know what? We're going to start the front, just like we were doing. Okay. Good. Let's bring the arms out. Inhale, bend the knees. Jump the feet apart. A little shorter than we've been doing. Good. Now you're going to turn your right toes out. Turn your left toes in. And then square your hips over the right leg. Okay? And kind of turn like a helicopter. Spin over the right leg. Good. Now turn your palms up. Lift your chest. And then exhale. We're going to bring the hands to the front leg. Slide the hands all the way down. And place the forehead to the shin. So this is like a pyramid pose. So both legs we're working to be towards being straight. Good. Now to come up, I'm going to give you a couple options. You either place the hands at the waist, otherwise you interlace the fingers and we come up like we've been doing. And we rise up. Come up. Good. And then exhale, go back down. Get a pause. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Interlace your fingers. Let's rise up. Good. Let the arms be in line with the head, not below. Exhale, fold down. Good. Now release the hands to the opposite side of the front foot. Let's hold here in position. Stretch over the right leg. Square your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we'll prepare to come up. First, look forward a little bit with your chest. Bring the arms into the interlace. Come up and rise up. Very good. Good. Now turn and you're going to pivot to the left. Let's reach up. This time open your hands out again like we came before. Good. And then exhale. We're going to bring the hands to the front leg and we're going to just slide down just like a slippery slide. Slide all the way down. Stretch over the left leg. Square out the pelvis. Good. Interlace your fingers. Let's rise up. And exhale down. Squeeze your lower abdomen. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, pull down. Good. One more. Inhale, come up. And then exhale. Squeeze the belly, fold all the way down. Release the hands to the opposite side from the front foot. And then just go ahead and relax. Soften the belly. Let's breathe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's interlace the fingers, the arms alongside the ears, rise all the way up. Good. Turn to face the front. Release the arms halfway down and either heel toe or jump your feet together. Good. Okay, go ahead and come down on the floor, lie down, lie on your back. And again, just allow yourself to just process that particular sequence that we did. I'm really enjoying watching your practice. It's making me very inspired. So okay, everybody, so we're going to come up to a seated position. So bring your legs together, bring your arms overhead. Good. You're going to inhale, hold your breath, and come up like a sit up. Good. And then exhale, bring your hands to the back of your feet. Good. And come into a straight spine first. Don't round it like an egg. Let it come into a straight spine. Yeah, good. And if you notice that holding your feet makes you round the back, just bring the hands up towards the shins, and or if you have a belt, you can use a belt too. You know, if you have no equipment, don't worry about it, but you can use a belt. Good. Now let's extend through the front of the chest, press the back of the legs down. Now bring your chin to your throat. And do you guys know the Ujjayi Pranayama? Kind of the ocean breath. Do you know that? Well, I'll teach it to you then. Okay. So for now, just bring the chin to the throat. Focus on your breath. If you can, create the sound of the ocean in your throat. So you've got to kind of contract the throat a little bit. And you slow the breath down and bring the chin down into the throat so that it helps with the contraction a little bit. Okay, and now from here we can make the egg shape. Now just kind of fold down wherever your spine lets you, and bring your head down towards the legs. And then again, relax your belly. Mm-hmm. So we're going to hold it for about another 30 seconds. Just relax into the forward fold. Okay, for the next breath, let's go ahead and inhale, everybody. Now look up, come up into that half position where the spine extends now. Placing the hands on the shins or the feet, wherever you're at. Move your back ribs into your front ribs. Good. Now from here, if your back feels okay, you're going to interlace and come up. But if you don't feel okay, you're just going to bring the chest up. Okay, awesome. Now release the hands back behind you. We're going to counterpose this. Bend your elbows, point your toes, and press the hips up. Come to Purvottanasana. Good. And then lower down. And we're going to repeat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Good. Lower down. And then if you find this pose that it's difficult, you can do it with bent knees. Okay. So now we'll hold the pose. I'll do it with bent knees for this one, just to demonstrate. Let's inhale. Everybody, come up with straight legs or bent knees, whatever feels good. Let's hold the pose and let's breathe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly release the hips down. Good. Extend your legs out. Place the hands right on the opposite side of the hips. Come into Dandasana. So if you notice that the heels of the hands don't come down, the trick here is to roll the shoulders back and draw them down away from the ears and then press the palms down. Okay, so try. Bring your chin in and then we're going to breathe. Let's create the ocean sound. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Three more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, nice and long. Exhale. Good, last one. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good, reach the arms up. Inhale, interlace. Good, exhale, bend your right knee and come into Janu Sirsasana. And then exhale, release the arms down. So you can also use your hands. Bring the sole of the foot on the inside of the left thigh. Good, inhale, reach up, interlace. Exhale, fold down. Good, inhale, come up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, come down and now hold the position. Go ahead and take your left hand on the foot and then cross your right wrist on top of your left hand and have the right hand kind of sandwiching, okay? And then fold down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Inhale, look up. Interlace the fingers, rise all the way up. Good. And then exhale, release your right leg straight. Inhale, bend the left knee into the right thigh. Good. Exhale, release the arms down. And then if it didn't come all the way up, bring it up. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. And then exhale. Let's fold. Take the right hand on the foot, left wrist on top of the right. Lengthen and then drop down and stretch. Breathe here. 1, just focusing on the breath. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Look forward, everybody. Interlace. Bring the arms alongside the ears and rise all the way up. Good. And then exhale, release the left leg straight. Good. Lie down on your back now. And I'm going to see what time it is. Okay. Let's come to Shavasana now. I wanted us to do the shoulder stand. We'll do that tomorrow, if I remember. So just lie down on your back. Turn the palms up. Allow the legs to separate lightly. Arms away from the trunk. Good, and take one nice, long, deep inhale. It can be through the mouth, it can be through the nose, any which way you can. And when you get to the end of the inhale, just slightly hold the breath, and then side out, exhale. If you have any pain in your lower back, you can bend the knees too. Good, try that again. Inhale. And just slightly hold the breath and lightly contract your muscles. And then release the muscles and exhale with a big sigh. And now try to just let your body become still. And just relax your toes and the feet and your ankles. And then have another nice long breath. Hold and then let gently exhale. And then relax your shins and your knees and your thighs and your hip sockets. And then inhale again. And hold the breath. And then side out, exhale. And then relax your abdomen and your lower back and your waist and your rib cage. And then inhale into your heart. And then hold your breath a little bit. Maybe tense the muscles. And then release and exhale. Good, and then just relax your fingers and your wrists and your forearms, elbows, upper arms and shoulders, and then inhale and hold the breath for a second, and then gently exhale. Feel the weight of the exhale making you heavy, and then relax your throat and your jaw, your tongue, and the palates of the mouth, and then inhale again. And bring your breath high up into the face. Hold the breath. And then side out. Exhale. Holding the breath a little bit at the end of the breath, just to draw your attention to relax the rest of the face, the ears, the eyes, the outer lips, the nostrils, the temples, and the scalp. And then inhale. Again, filling your breath through the chest, through the head, all range of the body. Hold the breath. And side out, exhale. Good, now just let all of that go and just move into a nice natural breath coming out of that pranayama exercise. And just be very receptive and just watch the movement of your thoughts as if they were on a movie screen. Here now we're at sort of the doorway of a type of quiet, a type of silence, but it's a silence that is, in a sense, not totally quiet, but filled with wonder and also clarity that comes from the quiet. Being able to listen to your higher knowing, your higher self, the higher intelligence that you have within you that's possibly lying dormant, ready to be understood. So from the stillness and the silence, we move into a spaciousness, vast and open sky that is representative of our mind at the end of the practice. Clear blue sky. Good. Now bring your awareness to the feet and imagine that as you inhale, your breath moves up your legs all the way to the crown of the head. And as you exhale, flush that awareness down back through the feet, just sort of wiping along the body. Inhale again. And exhale down. Good. Now just wiggle your fingers and your toes, bring your legs together, and then inhale, stretch the arms all the way overhead. You can interlace if you feel that's good for you right now, otherwise have a nice long stretch. Good. And then exhale, let's release the arms down, bend your knees into your chest. Good. And then just roll side to side, just sort of massaging the side body. And then from there, roll to your right side and just pause for a moment. And then when you're ready, just roll up and you can come up to seated position. Okay. Let's go ahead and close our practice, everybody. So let's sit quietly for a moment, just in the erect spine. Place your hands on the tops of the knees and just rest in the upright position. It has a very different effect than the lying down position. Okay, let your eyes drop down to your heart. And just imagine a golden light filling your heart center. Golden, like the shimmering of gold or of the sun, or the reflection of light off of a lake. Feel the warmth of the sun or the golden light in your heart center. All right, good. Let's bring the hands to the heart, to the center now, and we'll close with our ohms. Okay, join me. Inhale. Good. And now we'll learn a mantra. Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om peace. Peace, peace. So peace 3 times. Peace for you, peace for others, and peace for the world. All right, it sounds like this. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So let's join me. Inhale. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. All right, everybody, if you're bring your palms together and rub them together. Okay, place the hands over the eyes, have a nice long breath. And then exhale, just sort of brush your hair, massage your scalp. Bring your hands down on your shoulders, crisscross your wrists, and then along the arms, and then the legs, and the back, and then up to the chest. And then just flick your fingers away, any energy that you really don't want, that you didn't get rid of in the practice.